AITAH for breaking up with my GF because she's still friends with the guy she cheated with in her previous relationship. Me, 26, and my ex-GF, 25, were together for about a year. Some weeks ago, we were hanging out with some of her friends, not the friend in question. We were playing a little quiz game, and one of the questions that popped up involved cheating. I mentioned that I hate cheaters, and after that, I noticed one of the friends give my ex-GF a look and also noticed my GF got a bit uncomfortable. It was weird, and it got me thinking. The next day, I asked my ex-GF about it. She said that she wasn't going to lie and admitted that she cheated on her ex. This was a year before she met me. I felt upset about it because she's never mentioned it before, and I asked what happened. She mentioned that one time she got drunk and hooked up with her friend. Let's call him B. B is a former FWB of hers, and they still hang out regularly. I knew that my ex-GF and B had a history, and while I didn't like that they hung out, I just dealt with it. I was pretty upset because not only did I find out she was a cheater, but she still hung out with the guy. I told her I needed some time to think, and after 2 days, I decided to break up with her. I didn't want to tell her that she can't be friends with B, and I knew I couldn't deal with her still being friends with him, so I just removed myself. Relevant comments. You could break up with her, sure. In fact, considering her past and that she kept it a secret, it makes sense to do so. However, it irks me that your motivation is not telling her you don't want her to friends with B. If this is really your issue here, then you should have communicated it clearly. If your ex wanted to stay with you more than stay in touch with B, it would be her choice to make. Up reply. I'm not going to tell her who she can and can't be friends with. I don't want to be a controlling boyfriend. Comment. I would have given her a chance to cut off her friendship with B to see if she was cool with that. I'd have no idea how much she values his friendship. Most FWBs are not cold from the starting squad, if you know what I mean. Still, you're normie, so you do you. I'd not be able to wonder if she got a little too drunk again while she was out with friends to be comfortable with her still hanging out with him. Op reply. From my POV, she already made the choice when she chose to hang out with him despite being with me. I didn't know all the facts, but she did. I don't want to be with someone who wants to hang out with someone they cheated with. Basically, if she can't tell why this is such an issue without me having to point it out, we shouldn't be together. Comment. I'm going to get downvoted for this, but it was a year before they even met. A lie by omission? Do you list every fuck-up you've ever done to your partners? That's some bullshit, mate. OP is NTA, but the ex didn't do anything wrong to him specifically. He's allowed to be uncomfortable with the situation and see red flags before they occur, because the fact is that if she's maintaining that friendship is possible, she might do some bad stuff if she gets wasted again. However, she didn't do anything to OP. Op reply. Do you list every fuck-up you've ever done to your partners? Not usually, but if you're keeping what made you fuck up in the first place close to you, then yes. Maybe I could have dealt with it if she wasn't friends with B, but she was. Update. Since so many people took interest last time, I figured I'd update you all. So about a week after I posted my original post, my ex-GF dropped by my place. She said that she wanted to get back together, and that it was silly of us to break up over this. I told her that I'm just not comfortable with her friendship with B. She said that her cheating with B was a mistake. But that was in the past, and she's grown. I told her that it doesn't really look like it. She goes out drinking with B very often. And you two were fucking after you, and your ex broke up. They were FWB before and after her ex. I told her I'm just not taking a chance to be her next sucker. She then said, what if I cut off B? Can we get back together then? I was tempted for a second TBH. Our relationship seemed great. But I remembered some of the comments I read in my last post, and I asked her, have you been fucking B since we broke up? I had never seen such a poor poker face. She stumbled her words and said no. I gave her a look like, that's BS. She saw this and said, we were broken up. I just put my hands up and said no. I then asked her to leave. She was really upset. Second update. It's been kind of a long time since I first posted about my ex. I actually ran into her into a party recently. We talked and were cordial. We didn't talk about B, but she was with someone else at the party. She was uncomfortable with me meeting her new guy. I managed to catch him alone later and told him about B. His reaction was pretty tame. He was like, shit, really? Well, thanks for letting me know. What happened after that, but I wasted too much time with my ex. I figured I should help the next guy out. As for me, something I didn't realize is how damn good it feels not to have to worry about my GF anymore. I'll be honest, even before finding out about the cheating, I never felt quite comfortable with her going out drinking with B. But now, I feel fucking amazing. I don't have to worry about my GF anymore, and I wish I'd left her sooner. I'm still dating around, and there's been ups and downs, but being single at this moment feels so much better than any time I spent with my ex. Relevant comments. Do you feel amazing because you're not with your ex? Or do you feel amazing because you told her new beau about B? Years ago, my ex cheated with his old high school sweetheart. Several months after I dumped him, I ran into him at the mall with his new girlfriend. He gave me eye contact and made moves like he was going to initiate a conversation. I paid no mind to them and walked away. I wasn't even going to entertain the notion of warning her about him. Complete waste of time and energy. Let karma do her thing. Op reply. Warning him didn't give any sort of satisfaction. What made me realize how good I felt is that after seeing her, I got back home, I realized I ain't gotta worry about her. I don't have to worry if she's getting drunk with B. I don't have to gaslight myself by constantly saying, you can trust her. Warning her new guy gave me no personal pleasure. I just did it because I wish someone did the same when I started dating her.